Welcome to this video. Excuse me. In this video, I'm going to look at finding interior and exterior angles of irregular polygons. So I'm going to show you how you can find the interior and exterior angles of irregular polygon. We have talked about how to find interior and exterior angles of regular polygons, so you can check on our videos. We have got a playlist which is called polygons. You can go into that, you'll find all the videos about polygons, so you can just check on our playlist. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, we invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we also ask you to invite your friends to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you find this video helpful, remember to share and like it. With that being said, let's get into today's video. So before I show you how you can find the interior and the exterior angles of an irregular polygon, I want to share with you these facts. So the first one is a regular polygon, or in a regular polygon, not all angles are equal. So if you are given a polygon which is irregular, the angles in that irregular polygon, they are not going to be equal. Okay, 2 or 3 angles may be equal to each other, but there will be 1 or 2 which are going to be different. So we are saying in a regular polygon, the angles are not all equal. For sure, I can find 2 or 3 which are equal, but not all of them will be equal. Or you may find that the entire irregular polygon has got different angles. There is no 1 or 2 angles that are similar to another angle. All the angles are different. It's possible in a irregular polygon. So that's why I'm saying not all angles are equal, because there is a probability that 2 or 3 angles may be equal. Okay, the other one is not all sides are equal. Just like I said on the angles, the same thing can happen to the sides. 2 or 3 sides may be equal, but there will be 1 or 2 sides which will be different, will not be equal. That's why now I'm saying not all sides are equal, because there is a probability that 2 or 3 sides may be equal. Okay, so these are the facts about irregular polygon. Okay, so we can also however, we can say that the sum of exterior angles is equal to 360. Okay, first I mentioned the difference of irregular polygon and regular polygon. Now I'm saying, now here in green, I'm trying to state the similarities. Okay, so the similarity of the irregular and regular polygon is that the sum of exterior angles is equal to 360 degrees, or the sum of exterior angles add up to 360 degrees. Okay, the other one is the sum of interior angles of irregular polygon is the same as of the regular polygon. So now we learned how to find the sum of interior angles of any given regular polygon. We are saying the sum of interior of irregular polygon is just the same as that of regular polygon. The sum is the same. Whether the polygon is regular or irregular, the sum will be the same of the interior angles. Okay, if you have got a pentagon which is regular and a pentagon which is irregular, the sum of interior angles will be 540 degrees. The sum of the both polygons will be 540 degrees. Despite that, there is one which is irregular and there is other one which is regular, the sum of interior angles will be the same. Okay, the other factor is interior angle plus exterior angle is equal to 180 degrees. Now, this is the same thing in the regular polygons. The sum of interior and exterior angle of the adjacent angles is 180 degrees. So even here, the interior plus exterior angle is equal to 180 degrees. So these are the facts I wanted to share with you before I start solving or finding the interior and exterior angles of irregular polygons. Okay, now let's come to solving these, finding interior and exterior angles of a irregular polygon. Let's look at this irregular polygon. Okay, we are given this irregular polygon. Before we go any further, we need to identify the sides this irregular polygon has. As you can see, the interior angles are already different. We have got 120, 120, those they are equal, but we also have got 140 and 135 degrees. These angles, interior angles, are already different. That means that this is the irregular polygon. Okay, now as you can see, we have got R there and we have got E here. Okay, down here. Okay, so we need to find E and R. Okay, so I'm going to go alphabetically, starting from the first letter, going to the letter that comes first, then going to the letter that comes last in the alphabetical order. So we'll start with E. Now, we need to find the angle E there. Now, when you look at this is hexagon, and it has got 6 angles. And when you look at the angles that are given, they are just 4. Okay, the other one is denoted by a letter E. The other one, there is no even letter that is noting it. It's totally ignored. Okay, so to find the value of E, first we need to find that angle which is already ignored. Okay, so I'm talking about the angle which is D there, the one I've labeled D in red. That's the angle we need to find first. So, and there is a weakness that we can use to find the angle D. Okay, there is a property we can use for us to find D. Okay, so there, between E and D, it's easier for us to find the value of D because there is one angle that is given. As you can see, the adjacent angle of D is given. That means it will make our finding of D to be easy because already the adjacent of D is given. So it will be easier for us to find D. So which property are we going to use for us to find D? Okay, viewers, which property are we going to use to find D? And you viewers to pause this video now and write the property on I'm sure you have got a paper and a pen or a pencil, anything that you can use to write with. Then you find the angle D. I want you to pause the video and find the angle D. Okay, write the property you're going to use and then find D. Okay, I'll take it that you pause the video and you find D. Okay, so now the property we're going to use here among these facts we have brought out is interior angle plus exterior angle is equal to 180 degrees. Better still, if you use the property of angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees, is the same as the same property I've mentioned. So among the properties or the facts I brought out, I'm going to use this property, which is interior angle plus exterior angle is equal to 180 degrees. But if you wrote the property which is angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees, then you're also correct and the answer will be the same. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to write that expression, which is 38 plus D is equal to 180 degrees. 38 plus D is equal to 180 degrees. So once I've written that, then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put like terms together, which is going to be it's going to be D is equal to 180, then 38 degrees will cross the equal sign and become minus, then it's going to be D is equal to 180 degrees minus 38 degrees. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write D is equal to, then I'm going to subtract 38 from 182, which will give us 140 2 degrees. I'm going to subtract 180 degrees minus 38 degrees, which will give me 142 degrees. So that is the value of D. So the angle D there has the value of 142 degrees. So that is the answer. So that is the angle which is adjacent to 38 degrees. Okay. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is let's find the angle E. Now, since we have found the angle D, it's possible for us now to find the angle E. So which property are we going to use to find angle E? Which property are we going to use to find the angle E? So the property we're going to use to find angle E, the property we're going to use to find angle E is what property are you going to use? Before I mention it, I want you viewers to mention it. So pause the video again. Write the property you're going to use in order for you to find angle E, and also find angle E, the value of angle E. Now, what property are we going to use? Okay, I'll take it that you have found the angle and you have stated the property. So the property we're going to use here is the second property, which is the sum of interior angles of irregular polygon is the same as the sum of the regular polygon. Okay, so here we're going to use that. We know I'll take it that you know the sum of interior angle of hexagon. This is hexagon. Polygon. The polygon is hexagon. It's an irregular hexagon, so it's just called hexagon. So it is hexagon. This is the polygon. So it has got 6 sides. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the interior angle of this hexagon. Okay, the sum of interior angle of this hexagon. So if you don't know how to find the interior angle of a regular polygon, check on our playlist as well. You will find a video where we demonstrated on how to find the sum of the interior angles of a regular polygon. Okay, so now once you have done that, but in this case, to find the sum of interior angle of irregular polygon, what we need to do is we need to add all the angles. Okay, you need to add all the angles individually. There is no way you can multiply by the number of sides because the angles are already different. So what you do is you just add them and then you find the sum. When you are dealing with regular polygon, you just multiply the angle by the number of sides because you know that the sides are the same. You know that the sides are the same. Okay, or the angles are the same and the sides are the same. So that means you just multiply the angle given multiplied by the number of angles. Okay, but in this case, which is irregular polygon, you just need to add each individual angle. Okay, so we're going to use the property which is the sum of interior angles in hexagon is equal to 720. Okay, by now I'm sure you have known that the sum of interior angles of hexagon is 720. Okay, if you don't know, just like I said earlier on, try to check on our video where we looked at the sum of interior angles of regular polygon. You are going to learn on how to find the interior angle of any given polygon, whether regular or irregular. More especially on that video we talked about regular polygons, so it will show you. Now remember, the second point we are saying the sum of interior angles of irregular polygon is the same as of the regular polygon. So that's a fact. So if you find the sum of regular hexagon, that means that is the same sum of interior angle of irregular polygon. Okay, so to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to add all the angles. Now, before I add all the angles, I'm going to change that D into the actual value. We say D, the value of D, angle D is 142 degrees, and that's what I've written there. Okay, then I'm going to add, now I'll start from E, where I'll say E plus 120 plus 120 on top there, which is adjacent to R, then plus 140, then we are going to 140, then plus 135 plus 142. Now, as you can see, we have written all the values of the 6 angles. So now that should be equal to 720 degrees, because the sum of interior angles of hexagon is equal to 720 degrees. That means when you add all the 6 angles in this hexagon, should give us 720 degrees. Okay, once I've done that, then I'm going to write E plus 657, because the value of these 5 angles is 657. The value of these 6 angles is 657. So when you add 120 plus 120 plus 140 plus 135 plus 142, it's going to give you 657 degrees, which will be equal to, so when you add E plus 500, when you add E plus 657, it will give you 720 degrees. Okay, then now what we're going to do is we're going to put like terms together, which is going to be E is equal to E is equal to 720 degrees minus 657, which should give us E is equal to 63 degrees. Okay, so the value of E in that hexagon is 63 degrees. That's the value of E. Okay, now we have found E. Remember, the question was is asking us to find E and R. So when we are finding D, we are just trying to make it possible for us to find E. Okay, once we have done that, the next thing we're going to do is now we're going now to find the value of R. Okay, we're going to find the value of R. So we can see R is there on top. So what we're going to do is we're going to identify the property we're going to use. So the property we're going to use is the third one, which is states interior angle plus exterior angle is equal to 180 degrees. So that's the one I'm going to state down here. Interior angle plus exterior angle is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, so that means we're going to have R plus 120 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, there again we're going to put like terms together, which is we're going to have R is equal to 180 degrees minus 120 degrees. Okay, so we're going to write R is equal to, then we find the difference of 180 degrees and 120 degrees. So when we subtract 120 degrees from 180 degrees, we're going to get 60 degrees. So the value of R there is 60 degrees. Okay, so basically this is how you find the interior and exterior angles of a irregular polygon. If you have got questions, you can ask in the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. It has been easy learning Z Mathematics. The future is bright. See you in the next video, and God bless you.